Hello everybody! We had kind of a problem because my phone decided to corrupt again the file of the video. So we're gonna start kind of in the middle part of the painted, but I wanted to explain you how I got here. It's super easy. I just lay down my colors, super thin layers diluted with a medium. These colors are cerulean blue and also a little bit of carmine red, okay? Or any cool red might work here. Super easy, super diluted. We don't want a buildup of paint. It's a super thin layer diluted. And then I just laid the foundation of my colors. This is also super thin, and despite of its looks, it's a super thin layer of colors, the same colors, carmine and cerulean blue, and that very dark kind of purplish blue is only the mix of my carmine with my cerulean. Okay, that's just about it. And just lay them there and start to give it the shape with your brush stroke. As you can see, we can already see there the foundation of what's going to be our petals. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We might need a little bit of lemon yellow too, but that's all about it. So let's begin with our painting. It's going to be super easy because it's going to be pretty much single strokes to build our petals. This is pure cerulean blue that I'm laying down there with a very large round brush. You can use pretty much any brush here, but the round brush already has the shape that we need, so it's going to be easier. And I'm gonna start playing around with the tonalities. What I mean is that I'm gonna start to add sometimes a little bit more of white to make my blue lighter, and sometimes I'm going to pick a little bit more of blue to make it darker, okay? So it's going to be super easy. It's the same idea of when we build bushes in the landscapes. So we have to build our layers of petals. It's not a solid wall of one single color, okay? We have layers. Okay, this is my carmine red on the upper part. I'm gonna try to keep this outer edge a little bit more pinkish, more reddish, more pinkish, and kind of the heart of the flower is going to be mostly blue, purple violet. I'm not pre-mixing on my palette. I'm letting the colors mix right on the canvas with my brush strokes, okay? Just be very easy. Remember that we don't want a solid wall of colors. We want those separations between each petal. Pretty nice. And little by little, we're gonna start adjusting our lighting. Super easy. In some variety also on the shapes and on the size of your petals. But the very general idea is that as closer we get to the center, it's going to be smaller. That's kind of the idea. But it is not a rule that you cannot break, okay? Exceptions happen. So play around. And play around also with your colors. We're gonna color our petals again over that white, okay? We're going to add some tone there. Some kind of bluish, some kind of reddish. Super nice. As you can see, we already have the regular shape, and since we already have the general shape of the flower, it's going to be easier because then it's just going to be about coloring our flower, our petals, okay? Put some color in there. Super easy. Touches of blue, touches of red, and if you want, some touches of yellow. But that's going to be about it. It's super easy. As you can see, it's pretty much single strokes here and there, and the retouches later on with a finer brush, with a smaller brush. Super easy. Some touches here of shadowing, blue shadowing. That is going to contrast with this lightest shadow on the bottom part of the center of the flower. Super easy. Good. There's some hints of blue here and there to kind of integrate the whole painting. And this is just a little bit of purplish pink with a touch of white to build another layer, or if you want, it could be kind of the shadowing on these petals of this part. The super dark color that I have here is only a mix of my red, my blue, with a small hint of yellow to neutralize the colors, okay? It's just to neutralize the colors. Don't add too much yellow because it can lighten your dark color, but also it can make it too yellow for my test. Some touches will be good, but I don't want that much yellow here, okay? Super easy. And as I told you, with a finer brush, we're going to work a little bit the in-betweens of these petals, okay? You don't have to do them all entirely. You can do them if you want, of course, but it's not about it, okay? It's not about it. These are just visual clues for our eyes and our brain, okay? You don't need to do every single one of them. Do as many as you want. Super easy. Some touches of blue here on the base of my petals to give the indication of how they bend. The layer of flowers here, of petals. That's it. Pretty much. Now it looks fluffier, even fluffier. That's about it done. These are just touches of titanium white that are mixing with my foundations there, okay? And of course, I haven't washed my brush. It's the same brush, so the same colors are mixing. Back and forth with the white and with my shadows. That's it. Another layer of petals here. Super cool. I think we're achieving even more depth on that center of the flower. Even when now it looks a little bit too bright, but we can adjust that also, okay? I'm going to make this part blurrier, just softening it with my brush, okay? Super gentle touch, and I'm gonna try to give the sensation that this is out of focus. I'm going to have myself with this napkin, just gently rubbing to softening my brush strokes, but only on this part, on this left part, okay? And little by little I'm gonna start to pull that color from the flower over the background area, just a little bit to kind of integrate the whole painting, okay? Through the colors. Some shadowing here with my finer brush. Remember, you can use the blue, you can use the red, you can use the quotations, the black that we made. Anything goes, okay? Just play around with it a little bit. You can achieve different effects. And I'm just gonna stay here doing this, putting more color over the background, and I'm gonna adjust a little bit the shadowing, the lighting. I'm going to leave you here with the photos. I hope you like it. It's super easy. Try it. Please subscribe, give it a like, and I'll see you on the next time.